Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies was a renowned masterpiece not only for its incredible story but also its amazing gameplay loop and map design. And that in and of itself got me curious as to why the Fur is the first map considered to be one of the best maps of all time. And in this video we will be covering, in no particular order, the map design, the high round gameplay, the Easter egg, the setup, enemy variety, as well as overall difficulty. But before I get into that, I would like to introduce you to today's sponsor, which is Raid Shadow. Nah, y'all fell for it. I don't have a sponsorship, so I have like 20 subs. Barely. So maybe leaving a like, commenting and subscribing sounds like a pretty good deal instead. So let's start this off by talking about the map design / layout. The way this works is pretty simple. You spawn into the map, and after unlocking the first door, you're greeted by 3 separate pathways which all go to different districts, but are all interconnected by the portal system into the underground subway, which is where you unlock the Pack-a-Punch machine? What is that? Look at that. What is that? Is that the Pack-a-Punch machine? Anyways, whatever it is, it's still Pack-a-Punch, and therefore we're talking about it. Back on the surface, get it? Because we were underground. The spawn room, along with the 3 different districts, all have a perk location. The 3 routes have a random perk spawn between Jug, Speed Cola, and Double Tap, with the spawn having Quick Revive. And the rest of the 3 perks, being Stamina Up, Windows, as well as Mule Kick, fuck that perk, are all located in the subway, Central Hub, and the stairs between the Central Hub subway. Actually, no, that's it. Just between the Central Hub and the subway. I was trying to think of something smart. That's it. You know. So all in all, pretty simple, right? Well, yes. But this wasn't always the case. You see, there is another system in-game, being the Beast Mode, where you enter, Beast Mode, and are both now targeted by zombies and given a fair amount of different abilities, such as the Grappler, to enter locations you wouldn't normally be able to, and Electricity Shock, that enables both different things as well as perks, plus the Melee, which kills both zombies and opens up parts of the map. Now, even though that is a really good idea, up to today's standards, it wasn't so much back in the day, due mainly to lack of both map knowledge and skill that made the community in its launch dislike the map a lot and often selected to play Giant, which was the Season Pass map that came along with the game. But despite that, Shadows allowed for interesting setup, as it was at the time a good combination of both simple and complicated in its actual design. It was a simple 4-lane map with a central hub and an underground subway, which allowed the community to focus on learning the beast mechanic and skyrocketing its popularity and likeness very quickly. But how did that setup look exactly? Well, we made it consistent of regional power-up, along with part collecting, and let's go over those. The shield is the classic example, as it allowed for back protection and is amongst the most well-known within the zombies community. You have the main weapon, being the Apothecon Servant, consisting of 3 parts, the heart, which you get after killing the first Margwa, the tentacle, which is found in the pods that you have to open, and it has to be a purple pod, otherwise you're not going to get it, and you have to get a little bit lucky, as well as the green balls? Like, what is that? Which is also RNG based when you kill the special infected, such as the meatballs and the flying little things. The Silver Protector, my beloved, which is essentially 3 fuses on the 3 different districts, which enables this mini little friendly boss to spawn that not only insta headshots all of the zombies at the lower rounds and is capable of reviving you even on solo. It also is capable of insta-killing the Margwa, should it land on top of it when it is called. Overall, you have the Chad Silver Protector, the classic shield, as well as a powerful, in fact maybe the most powerful wonder weapon in any zombies game, and you have yourself a map. But wait, there's more! Now, come here little youngling, come here a little closer. What if I told you that you can get yourself an entire sword that you can command, let it fly on its own, while killing enemies? That'd be pretty dope, right? Well, here's some footage of that. Speaking of enemies, let's talk about those. Now, we all know that enemy variety is really important, as all you do in a zombie game is, well, kill zombies, and therefore have to introduce new enemy types to spice up the gameplay loop of the game. And with that in mind, let's get into what Shadows of Evil has in stock for us. First things first, we have the Margwa, which is the most standout enemy of them all, consisting of 3 heads and only wishing it would give me 1. No, that was also terrible. Okay, I'm sorry, cut. It opens up its mouth on repeat. That's what she said.
Look at that door, get the fuck!
After a few seconds, and you simply need to shoot at all 3 heads. But there's a catch. It starts running at you after you shoot off the first head. And it has 2 attacks. The first one being the basic slap that all the zombies give, along with the same damage values. However, the real danger of this behemoth lies within its slam attack, which if you don't have Jug, one-shots you, and really violates that poor shield of yours. All in all, pretty cool enemy type. Next we have the flying little things, and I'm calling them that way so that my YouTube channel doesn't get immediately taken down. These little guys do barely any damage, at all, but can be extremely devastating in large numbers, and is mostly there to distract you while everything else such as the zombies, the Margwa, and the meatballs do the rest of the job. Speaking of meatballs, we have the meatballs, which consist of, well, a ball of meat, which have the same explosiveness as a zombies YouTuber I know, and also join the special rounds, and are also a pain in the ass. High rounds. Now high rounds are a little special to me, as it is my favorite thing in zombies. You know, when everyone is like, oh, I love the story of the map, oh, the Easter egg's pretty cool, oh my god. Nah, I don't give a damn. The only thing that I'm interested in is what's the high round strat, boys. Okay, now, unfortunately, I don't have a minimum of 4 hours, at least bare minimum, to spend so that I may hit triple digits. But I still do love checking at the strats as well as the videos of people getting to around 100 and such. And for that reason, I made this high round section a reality in my script. Look, this is all high rounds. So let's talk Shadows of Evil high round. Well, you see, it's actually pretty simple, but may look complicated, as it simply consists of you keeping a door closed off and training in the big circle while hitting the trap. That's a little bonus tip for me, as it still kills the special infected, so like the meatballs and the flying little things, even at the later rounds. Except of course for the Margwa, which you deal with by summoning the Chad Protector to slam dunk the Margwa, and you repeat. And just like that, with maybe some max ammo gobblegums and roughly 5 hours of in-game time, you will hit a good old classic round 100. And that leaves me to the final part of the video, which is the Easter egg. Now, I'm not completely sure as to what to go over first about the Easter egg, as it's like 80% setup. Yes, the steps of the egg is unlock the map, unlock Pack-a-Punch I mean, get the upgraded sword, and after that you have to protect the flag 4 times from the Shadow Man. And it is stupidly easy, if you know, to do it, especially if you have Undead Man's Walking, the Gobblegum. And after that you have the same boss fight that you do in Revelations, but I guess this is the original, so it's pretty shit. However, killing the gummy worm is super cool, but that's about it. The map may luck in the Easter egg department, in my opinion, but definitely makes it up everywhere else with its awesome map design, interesting enemy variety, and its classy setting all make this one of the most iconic maps of all time and keeps a spot close to my heart. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I know that it perhaps was a little bit on the smaller side, you know, in terms of what I actually usually do, but I wanted to experiment with script writing as well as give the editor, you know, some breathing room, because he has been working really hard to bring you, this content along with me, and I'm curious as to what you think about the video. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you would like me to talk about a topic, well, other than zombies, or generally speaking any topic in general, or perhaps you'd like me to improve on something on the following videos. And with that, I'll leave you guys to it. Roll the outro.